I believe she
We're
went.
good.
It says now that the meeting is being live streamed.
We're good, Sarah Johnson.
Okay. Drop a message in the group chat and say if you can't get in, the meeting is being live streamed. Tiana, turn that light on for me. Hey, Rhonda. And then we grab my mouse and my
It tells them now, but if they try again, it says watch live stream.
Okay, it says in there.
Mhm.
All right, good to go. All right, let's let everybody in. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty, all righty. Hello, hello, everyone. Come on in the house. Come on in the house. Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? That's all I got for the song. That's it. All right, let's drop in the chat where you are from. Let's see who is on the call tonight. All righty, all righty. Snellville. What chapter you in, Snellville? Clinton, Miss, MRAC, Alpha Beta. Do we have any visiting Southern from our other regions? Anyone from another region on the call? All righty, I see you. I see y'all coming in. I see you coming in. Well, look, it is 8:02. We have a jam-packed agenda. Tech, you can actually go ahead and start sharing your screen. Oh, there you go. I see it there. We have a lot to cover tonight. Thank you all for being on. If your cousin, sister, auntie, hey, Arabian Gulf in the house, let's get it. If your cousin, sister, auntie, line sister calls you and tells you that they cannot get into the call, this is being live streamed. And so they will just need to click on the live stream access to get things started. Okay, so this is our live in person of our Know Before You Go call. Again, thank you for being on. And Tech, we'll go ahead and get started. I think our next slide is our Georgia chaplain bringing us in a word of prayer. So, Patty McGrew, you out there? So, you guys can change the slide. Tech. Yeah, I think Tech took a technical nap. Okay, y'all know the deal. Legal notice. Don't copy, don't post it on social media unless we tell you you can. Y'all have seen that 1,000 times. Okay, next slide. All right, so Patty Rose McGrew, our Georgia chaplain, if you could bring us in for a meditation as we prepare for our 100th anniversary of the Southern Region at our 50th Southern Regional Conference. All right, we will come back to Sora McGrew. She may not have been able to get in just yet. But I will say this, that God is with us. And he continues to be in the center of all that we do. And I truly, truly appreciate you all. But I know Sora McGrew has a word for us. So we're going to actually come back to the meditation and she'll close us out in a good word. All right, next slide. Okay, Sora Noel. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Who's that talking? Okay. Sora Noel, my partner in love, is out there as well. Sora Noel, anything you have to add? I know she is traveling, so she was in the airport and may not be on. Her flight may have taken off. So Noel, if you're out there, just ping me and let me know that you're out there and you want to chime in. If not, she is in the skies on her way to the ATL. Next slide. Okay. So everyone in the email should have received the agenda at a glance. Not going to spend a lot of time on this particular slide because we want to go through it with you in greater detail. This conference, as you all, in case if you don't know, who wants to drop it in the chat how many people that we have registered? Let's see. Or you can raise your hand. How many people do we have registered? Okay, y'all, street committee got the memo. It's over 8,000. I have been saying there are over 8,000 people registered and another 8,000 trying to get in. Okay, so we got 8,000 registered delegates, 8,000 trying to get registered delegates, and another 8,000 that came to see the Deltas being the delegates. Okay, so it's a lot of people that we're going to have in the city. So with that being said, with the volume that we've had, I've nicknamed this regional conference the regional convention. Back in Atlanta, even though it was a COVID year, so respectful for that number, our numbers are very similar to what we had for the national convention in Atlanta right after we had COVID. The first convention after COVID. So again, a lot of people, a lot of movement, and we have to think and act a little bit different with the volume of people we have. Okay, next slide. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Tech. Okay, there we go. Tech, just keep going. Okay, so we are going to kick things off on Wednesday with our HBCU Impact Day. On that Wednesday, you all know that when Delta shows up, we do service in every community that we embark in to make sure that we're leaving our thumbprint and our DNA at the heart of what we do is service. So this year, I have chosen an HBCU Impact Day College Fair. I am super excited that we have, as of the last count, 49 HBCU institutions represented from all over the country. South Atlantic region, Southern region, Southwest region, Eastern region, Midwest region. They are going to be full effect. And these are not just, hey, I attended the HBCU and I'm going to participate in the fair. These are the actual college admissions counselors who have taken their time during the first week of school to come back and make sure that our students that we're supporting in the metro Atlanta area have the opportunity to apply for their colleges. The other thing that makes this so important, and I want you guys to share and amplify this message everywhere you can, is that we partnered with the Common Black College app. And in lieu of you all making bringing products for donations, we were able to pay for every student in attendance to be able to apply to all of the colleges that will be in attendance using the Common Black College app. So when you think about 3,000 students is how many we have registered right now. We had a goal of 500, and as of today, we have over 3,000 students registered. And so we're extremely grateful for our partnership with the Common Black College app and their unwavering commitment to help us bring this to light. A lot of other sponsors and partners that you'll see as we talk more about the day, as you all see the social media postings about the day. And we are just extremely grateful. So shout out your favorite HBCU in the chat. If you went to an HBCU, drop it in the chat. You paid for somebody to go to an HBCU, or if you went somewhere else and you went down the street to party at an HBCU. My mom always says she may have went to Vanderbilt, but she partied at Tennessee State. So shout out your favorite HBCU in the chat. All right, so that's Impact Day. For those of you who may be in the area supporting and attending, this is pretty much being helped and supported by the local stores. Of course, you know that we have a special t-shirt, or you can wear your HBCU attire. All right, next up, next slide. Okay, Collegiate Day. My collegiates, drop your chapters in the chat. I know that you are out there. This is one of the largest collegiate registrations we have ever had for this conference. We can't take another collegiate. There are so many of you all registered, and that is an amazing problem to have. I literally got a call from our conference coordinator that works at headquarters, and she said, Amherst, you can't add another collegiate. We don't have another spot. So that means that you all are ready, fired up, and engaged. And we are bringing the islands to the A. Y'all know my girl Noelle is out there representing the Bahamas strong. And so we're bringing a little bit of island flavor to Collegiate Day. And we're super excited to bring her theme to life, Passport to a New You. You will be wearing business attire. So wear your red and white business attire. And then we have a few little party favors for you all to accessorize and go with your attire for our Collegiate Day. The most important thing for you to remember for Collegiate Day is that do not worry about going to main registration. Okay, repeat after me, collegiates. Do not go to the main registration to get your credentials. You're going to go straight to the Collegiate Day area. So you can, you will register at the Collegiate Day area. We have a special badge for you for Collegiate Day. You'll pick up those credentials there, and then you will go have your best life and your best time with our amazing regional rep and our state facilitators who plan an outstanding event. So again, the most important thing from a logistics standpoint, collegiates, is go directly to the collegiate area. You will not go to the main registration. At the end of Collegiate Day, not during lunch because we're on a very tight time. Once we end Collegiate Day, we will make sure that you all can get registered and go pick up your credentials and things, but we want to make sure that you also have the opportunity to take advantage of all the things, and we don't want you in line with the general registration and missing out on your day. Okay, we got it, collegiates? What are we doing? Drop it in the chat. Let me know y'all were paying attention. Where are you going first when you get to Collegiate Day? And Collegiate Day starts at what time? 8:30 in the morning. So that means you need to be there before 8:30 in order to get in your seat, and let's have a great day. All right, next slide. Tech. I think Tech already went to Atlanta, y'all. What you think?
I wish. Sarge Johnson, you should see Pearlcella.
Okay, it just came up.
Yeah, there's an unusual lag. My apologies.
Okay, all right. So Craig, you work hard for us, so we got it. Pearlcella, drop it in the chat. Now y'all know Beyonce said it out when she did Coachella, okay? So we can't play on we can't steal the name Coachella, but we can have our own Pearlcella, the Delta experience. Some people call it Deltacella, some people call it Pearlcella. Either way, what it means is that the Deltas are going to be there full force and in strong unity and support. So this is going to be a welcome event like no other. We have a full, hear me, sorors, a full buyout of the National Center for Civil and Human Rights. We have a full buyout of the World of Coca-Cola Museum. Hear me what I say, sorors. So when you go get your credentials and you put your lanyard on, you come over, jump on that shuttle, come over to the welcome event. Do not tell me you are too tired. My flight was long. We want you to come have a party with us, have a great time. The National Center for Civil and Human Rights has been an amazing partner with us. When you go through this exhibit, you will have the opportunity to point out deltas if you were freedom riders. Y'all remember when I was asking y'all all those questions on social media and on Exec Check, like, hey, tell us if you know someone that was one of the freedom riders. Tell us if you know someone who participated in the lunch sit-ins. We were able to go through the museum, and shout out to the Heritage and Archives team, and highlight all of the deltas that we were aware of, and highlight their contributions to civil and human rights. So you definitely want to go check out the museum. And for that evening, we have a full buyout. The event also has an outdoor component. That outdoor component has some fun games and other things as well. And then we will kick off our outdoor program that will start at 7 o'clock, 7:15, somewhere in that area. So bring your lawn chairs, you wear comfortable clothes, bring those fans, pop those fans, bring your personal fans if you're having your own summer. In the event of rain, we will be inside the Georgia World Congress Center. In the event of we have a heat advisory, we will be inside the Georgia World Congress Center for what is the outdoor portion. But we will still have the buyout of the Civil Rights Museum and the World of Coca-Cola. So now, sorors, remember, y'all help pay for this, okay? So I need y'all to go and enjoy and take advantage of the things that you all contributed to and for this event. The attire is your conference t-shirt. So I already know the next question is going to be, Sora Johnson, I forgot to buy the official conference t-shirt. Will there be any on site? We have a limited quantity on site. They will be first come, first serve. Hear me what I say, first come, first serve. Okay, so be sure you get your conference t-shirt. We will have some on site, but again, first come, first serve. And then if not, pull out one of those fabulous cluster shirts that we've had in the past. We had our Race to Indy shirts. We had our Boots on the Ground shirts. Pull out one of those old shirts and come show us, show your Southern Region pride. The other important thing is to hydrate. Be sure that you have hydration stores. We will have water stations available, but we want to be sure that you hydrate and that you're well aware that this will be an outdoor event. But in case of inclement weather of any kind, we will move to the indoor Georgia World Congress Center. I see a couple of questions about the chat about your attire. So we sent out emails for anyone that has ordered attire and you did not get it, or if you are picking it up, check your email. We just don't have time to go through those questions tonight. In advance of this call, we have sent out a couple of communications if you place an order with the Dream of the South to give you guidance on what are next steps. Okay. All right, next slide. Now, Wilma, you know how you used to go. I love this question. Can we bring snacks into the event? All right. Y'all ever go to the movie theater when y'all were kids? And y'all tried to decide if you were going to buy the M&Ms there or bring the M&Ms? Okay, now I can't tell you what to do, all right? But that is a great question. This is not we will not have food at the welcome event. This welcome event, and as you know, in Nashville, I did not do a public meeting. So we encourage you to use that time that would normally be for the public meeting to go ahead, grab your Line Sisters, go grab you some food, have you a good meal in the city of Atlanta. Just be back by 6 o'clock when the gates open for you to start to enjoy and tour the Civil Rights and the World of Coca-Cola Museum. You do not need a clear bag. You do not need a clear bag. Can we bring our kids? If your kids are registered, yes, you can bring them if they have a guest registration. Everyone for this event will need your registration badge. So you will go to registration, pick up your credentials first, and then come to the welcome event. You must have your registration badge in order to come into the event. Y'all know we got a lot of perks out there. Folks be standing at the gate talking about, I'm a Delta. No, honey, we need you to have a registration badge. So that is what we will do in that regard. Okay. All right. So opening plenary. What color do we wear to opening plenary, y'all? Is it cream? No. Is it white? No.
White.
It is white. white. All right. So act like you were a pyramid again and pull out that white dress. Okay. Now I can't wear mine from when I was a pyramid child. I had let that go a long time ago. But point being, wear your white. And so a couple of years ago, we changed it to where you can actually wear comfortable footwear. Now, y'all, let's put our best foot forward. Now, y'all know I love me a good pair of Jordans, and you will catch me in a pair of Air Max, okay? Howsoever, don't feel like you have to walk around in your heels all day. Put on you some comfortable, cute shoes, because it is a lot of walking sorors. And then you can put your heels on like I do and have my little shoe bag when I walk inside the room. But you can best believe you'll see me flipping between my J's and my heels. Now, In every page, you will see we talk about RDJs. Y'all, don't y'all run out there talking about the RD in the Southern region told y'all to go buy some Jordans, okay? Because some of y'all did that. Talking about, she told us we got to have some Jordans. No, ma'am. Just have you some cute sneakers. You do not have to wear J's. Now, if you want to join me in the Jordans obsession that I have, then absolutely. I don't know how I got this obsession, but somebody needs to be delivered. Y'all pray for me. All right. And so the ritual cover, all of those things were in the Dreams of the South store. We will have ritual covers again, limited quantity on sale on site. So if you want the fabulous Centennial edition, our Southern region 100-year Centennial ritual cover, you can also get those in the Dreams of the South store. It is highly doubtful that we will have any extra legacy blooms to sell. Y'all wiped us out clean on those. So I don't want to set an expectation that we will have any of those for sale. Our priority is to fulfill the orders for those who ordered them in advance. Okay. All right, next slide. However, they will be going back on sale because I do get that question a lot. Are we putting all these items back on sale? Yes, we temporarily ended sales on the store simply because we were just overwhelmed. Y'all sold out everything. Like we have nothing left, not a pack of bubble gum, not anything. And we want to be sure that we honor the people who got their orders in first. And after conference, we will open the Dreams of the South store back up so that you all can purchase. Okay. Quick change. I'm going to say this a couple of times because on the at a glance that it says the hostess chapter can register at 4 p.m. That time is actually 5 p.m. So thank you, Cecilia Carmichael, for pointing that out. It is 5 p.m. So not 4 p.m. That's 4 p.m. Central, but it's actually 5 p.m. Eastern. So 5 p.m. Eastern is the time for the welcome event. If you're virtual and live in Atlanta, can we attend the welcome event? Unfortunately, no. This is going to be for in-person registrations. However, if you are registered virtually, there are some things you can attend, and we're going to talk about it. We're one right here on the stage. I mean, on the screen now. Lip sync stroll off battle, and then right after we roll into Club Delta. So if you have a lip sync and stroll off ticket, you can attend Club Delta. So hint, hint, 2 events for one. I would buy a stroll off ticket. So therefore you can attend Club Delta. This is going to be, if you attended with us during cluster, you know, we had an all black everything party. This time it is the Southern Playalistic. Y'all know I'm from Atlanta, love me some Outkast. So tribute to Outkast, shout out to Outkast. That is why the theme for this conference is the South has something to say. So when Andre 3000 and Big Boy got on that stage and won that Grammy, Andre leaned into the mic. He said the South got something to say. So Southern Playalistic, all black, everything, black excellence. Let's come and kick it. You can wear your cutest outfit, match it up with some sneakers. We're going to have us a good time. So you can wear heels if you want to. However, I'm going to be in sneakers because I plan to party. All right. All black, everything. Okay. Next slide. Memorial observance. Now, this is where sometimes, you know, the Delta Deers. Now, shout out to my Delta Deers that are on the call. Delta Deers, y'all out there. Now, the Delta Deers, let me tell you, they coming in black, okay? Black. They don't wear any other color to memorial observance other than black. So if you see them in black, guarantee you it's probably one of my Delta Deers. They are like, where are y'all going with this red and white? They wear black. Howsoever. We must also highlight what does our protocol and traditions manual and the ritual itself outlines is that you can wear red, you can wear white, or you can wear black. Now, you can't combine them 3 colors together. You can't wear a red top and some black bottoms. You can't wear black bottoms and a white top. It's got to be all together, okay? Just like you see here. And of course, you can wear your legacy bloom if you were fortunate enough to get one. And of course, you can bring your ritual cover as well. Immediately after the memorial observance, you're going to keep on what you have on and you're just going to stroll on over to the social action luncheon. We will be switching out the pin, and then we will have some of the scarves that were available that were in the Dreams of the South store. This is our social action She Rose scarves that It is a tribute to Dorothy Height and our other legends such as Shirley Chisholm, Barbara Jordan. It is a beautiful scarf. You can still go to the Dreams of the South store and actually go check those things out. And again, all red, all white, or all black for memorial observance. And then you just keep on what you had on for social action luncheon, unless you choose to change. Okay. Next slide. Okay, I've gotten a lot of questions on this one. The Crimson and Rhapsody, a 1920s tribute to the Sweet Auburn Avenue. So when you think about Black excellence and you start to think about the 1920s, what are some of the names that come to mind? Harlem Renaissance, Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You think about, for me, growing up here in Atlanta, I think about Sweet Auburn Avenue. This is the place where the home of Ebenezer and the Apex Museum and all of the things that were Black excellence as Atlanta was being defined as the city she is today. And so since our region was chartered in 1926, I thought it no better tribute than to recognize and highlight the 1920s. Now, do you have to go out and buy you a new dress? No, you do not have to go buy you a flapper dress. You do not have to buy you a 1920s dress. If you look at the actual pictures that we put in the lookbook, she has on a basic cocktail black dress with some accessories. So that is why you see here feather headband, long pearls, boas, art deco, or fascinators. And of course, you can match anything with a cute pair of Jordans or sneakers of your choice. If you want to pull out a 1920 dress and you got a cute flapper dress, by all means wear it. But you can wear anything that you absolutely want to wear. Okay? All righty. Okay, I saw where someone said the sisterhood luncheon was skipped. Girl, you're gonna keep on that same white you had on in the luncheon. I mean, in that opening, you just gonna stroll on down the highway, down the hallway and to the sisterhood luncheon. So there's no real transitional time for changing of attire. So for my collegiates out there, and this may be your first time attending regional conference, you're gonna keep that same white on that you had on for 2.5, maybe 3 hours in that opening, and wear that to the sisterhood luncheon. Okay, so no need to change. Just have you some cute shoes and pack you a shawl. Praise the Lord. Pack you a shawl. Y'all know it's cold in them rooms. I don't know what they're doing in there, child. They have it like polar bear cold. But anyway, pack you a shawl. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so now we have our ecumenical service. Do y'all remember when Reverend Arjanae Pitts Murdoch was our regional chaplain? And look at her now, baby. And I went to church with Arjanae. I used to live in Memphis Alumni, and I was a member of Memphis Alumni and attended Mississippi Boulevard Church. So I have been a fangirl since my days at Mississippi Boulevard when I lived in Memphis, Tennessee. And we are very honored to have someone who is very social justice minded, a member of Omega Psi Phi as well, and also a heart servant for God to join us in our worship service. Bishop William Murphy will be in attendance as well. So we are absolutely excited about that. Okay, I see a question in the chat. As I see y'all dropping these questions in the chat, but I'm gonna see as I see them, I will respond to them. When will the 50+ years in Delta Sorors meet? Sorors, if you were registered for the Delta Deer Parade, that communication went out in, somebody drop it in the chat, probably March, April, sometime like that. If you registered in advance, you have received communication on where to meet. So be sure that you check your emails. They have given you some updates on how to join the parade, and at least one more communication should be going out to make sure that you all have the exact room number, again confirming that information. So we're very excited to highlight our 50+ year deltas. Okay, next slide. All right, so when you turn 100, you got to do something special, right? So we are doing something that is a first time for the region. We have done it at the national level, and it was an outstanding event. We are going to have a Beats and Brunch. Beats and Brunch. Type it in the chat. Beats and Brunch. Who has their ticket? Because y'all got to have these tickets, because y'all sold out the VIP tickets in 30 minutes. You sold out the tables in 24 hours. So much to the point that we had to go back and add in sisterhood tables. So how do the sisterhood tables work? Go in, find you. Sora Womack, what chapter you from? You said, me and my line sister, we have ours. I see you, Sora Womack. So go in, find you 9 of your line sisters, 9 of your chapter members. I know my chapter was putting it in our group chat the other day. We need 8 more people to buy a table. I think they got their table. Shout out to Tallahassee Alumni Chapter. And so I know that you all are absolutely connecting, and we have added more tables, the sisterhood tables. We heard you. You definitely want to attend and support, but want to be able to fellowship with people that you may not have seen in a while. So those sisterhood tables are about out there. There's not an unlimited amount of sisterhood tables, so definitely go in and grab those tickets, grab those tables. Okay. Beats and brunch, same thing. Wear what you had on for church and just slide on over. The best thing about this beats and brunch is you don't have to go pay for parking again. Okay. Now Atlanta is a brunch place, but it is definitely a parking want that money for parking. So come join us, come fellowship with us. The other thing we're super excited about is that we have DJ Mars, who is the official tour DJ for Usher. Also, we are dropping other artists that will be joining us as well. So stay tuned to social media and other teasers that we are putting out there about the other artists that will be joining us. But I can tell you, if you enjoyed the 90s and you had a good time, drop it in the chat if you enjoyed the 90s, good 90s and 2000s music. You definitely gonna want to attend Beats and Brunch. All right. So absolutely gonna have an amazing time there. Okay, keep going for me, Tech. All righty, so sorors, this is where I need y'all to lean in. If I were in front of you, I would say lean in, listen in, listen in, listen in to me, okay? I need us to execute on this like we do in our cluster meetings. So drop it in the chat if you know that we do assigned seating in this region. Okay, we do assigned seating when you attend cluster. We've done it for several, all 4 years of me being regional director, but this is actually not my bright idea. Shout out MMAC. Okay, MMAC 82 has our tables. Go ahead. I see you, Brenda Smith, assigned seating. Yes. Okay, let me stay focused. Assigned seating. So when you all attend state cluster, we assign you a seat. This year, we will be doing that same activity for regional conference. I see y'all dropping them hearts in there. Yes, shout out to the assigned seating. Now, why do we have to do assigned seating? Because it's a lot of us, y'all. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us. It's a whole lot of us. And we don't have time, and we can't waste time with my line sister coming in this her seat. No, we don't have time. We don't have time. We have to get people seated as quickly as possible. And so shout out to national headquarters. Y'all, if I can tell y'all, when y'all see national headquarters, y'all thank them, hug them, because I begged, I pleaded, I said, can we please do assigned seating for my regional conference, my region? We do it for our state meetings. We do it for DDAC. We do it for everything. And you all execute on it so well. And so shout out to the national headquarters team. They have partnered with us strongly to figure out assigned seating. Now, it's got to be a two-way street, okay? We can give you the number, but I need you to go sit in the number that you have, okay? So it's important that you just go to your seat like you would do any other event. Y'all go to all these other banquets and fancy meetings, and you go to weddings, and they tell you at table number 5. Now, y'all know that they're talking about, I want to sit at 6, right? So just go sit at your sisterhood table. When you're trying to move 8,000 people, sorors, the logistics become critical, and we can't bottleneck doors. It creates fire hazards. We have enough people that if we bottleneck hallways, we are potentially creating an issue with the fire marshal. So the easier that, or the more logistically friendly we can be, and assigned seating is one of those things that will help us. We'll get to your seat. Stacey Anderson, I saw you mention about the badges be correct this time. I'm not sure what you mean by that one, but yeah, your badge, your seat number will have your badge on it, and you just go to that seat. If there's an issue, we will have support sorors that will be out there to help you. At cluster, they were all wrong. Which cluster, Stacey, honey? You got to tell me. I don't know anything about seating being wrong at one of the clusters, and they were all wrong. Now, I do know we had a spelling area, incorrect chapters. Got you. Okay, the chapter name sorors That didn't matter, but the seating name, the seat number is what's important. The name of your chapter may have been wrong, but your seat number is what was important on the badge, and that was what's correct. Okay. All righty. Yes, Sarah Beverly Evans assigned seating for all the luncheons. Assigned seating for all the luncheons. Okay. The shuttle schedule is actually provided by headquarters. Source, I want you to understand there's two things happening at the same time. There are things that the region manages and supports in partnership with headquarters, and then there's things that headquarters 100% owns. And so the shuttle schedules, those types of things are set by our national team, and they will provide all of that information related to shuttles because you all have asked that several times in the chat. And so once they publish the official communications, which should be in the next day or so-ish, it will have all of that information about the shuttle schedule, but we do not set the schedule. We do not own the schedule, but trust and believe, y'all have been to a million conferences and y'all know there's a schedule and y'all know there's shuttles. So get on them. They gonna have them. Trust me, you're not gonna be lost. You're not gonna be lost. When you go to your hotel, it's gonna have a shuttle schedule. When you go to convention center, it's gonna have a shuttle schedule. So don't y'all start getting over there at that convention center and start acting brand new and acting like the Southern region. We haven't been here before, okay? So we know there's gonna be shuttles. We know there's gonna be buses, and everybody in here can read and find your shuttle schedule, okay? All righty, moving on. Okay, Centennial Court. Centennial Court. If you were able to sign up for Centennial Court, you received a communication about when you will wear your polos and when we will be taking the photo. The photo is early. Yes, it is early, but we are also at the pleasure of Centennial Park and the other logistics. So we have to take this photo before the park officially opens, unless we had to pay a lot of money to buy out the park. And yeah, we weren't doing that. So hopefully, if you want to be in the photo, join us at Centennial Park for 7 a.m. to take the photo. And when that says 7 a.m., that means we will be snapping the photo at 7 a.m. So govern yourselves accordingly to be there to be in place for the photo to be taken by 7 a.m. You'll get more directions once you get on site, but for those that are Centennial Court members, you have already received an email about this. And shout out to Centennial Court. You all did the darn thing. You packed it out. I've gotten this question from you all on email. I'm not registered for conference, but can I come over and take the picture for Centennial Court? Absolutely, but you must designate someone to pick up your credentials, your Centennial Court materials. The area in which Centennial Court pickup will happen is in the secure area where you must be badged in order to gain access to the convention center. So that's why we can't allow non-badged sorors to come pick up your Centennial Court items. We already sent you an email. It was important that you designate who is to pick up your items. We will not be mailing anything. We said that from the very beginning, that all things will be distributed during regional conference. Anything that is left, let me tell you the plan now. It will be given to your chapter president or the designee of your president, okay? Okay, Dreams of the South pickup location B409 as well. And again, Source, we will communicate for those of you who have orders that need to be picked up on site, what time the photo will be taken. Queen of Diamonds, you all have a little Golden Glove service there, so you should have received all of your communications from your Queen of Diamonds liaison. So yes, you all know that you are part of Centennial Court. I just happened to see that one in the chat. So reach out to your Queen of Diamonds team. They will help you with your answer on any questions related to your schedule and of things. Okay. Dreams of the South. Again, if you have pre-ordered things and it was not shipped to you, you absolutely please adhere to those emails. There's no need for you to send me an email saying, hey, I received my shirt and my fan, but I didn't get my pen. So we already gave you the instructions on what to do for those particular items. Okay. Okay. Little typo there. Zachary Pope is I call him the chief ERT officer of all of Delta Land. Zach, are you out there just yet? Okay. Secretary, I'm going to ask for you to reach out to Zach. He may be in the overflow area, and we'll come back to some critical things that are necessary to discuss from a safety, security protocol, and emergency response standpoint. All right, we'll keep going and we'll come back to these slides. All right. So for me, sorors, let's talk about respect and decorum, what to do and what not to do. All right, y'all drop it in the chat. Let's talk real quick. What have y'all seen people do that they should not do from a respect standpoint at a conference or convention? What do y'all see them do? Let's see some move, reserve seat, and table sense. Come on, yes, talk about it. Take photos of the dais. Hallelujah. Talk during the meetings. We're going to talk about talking during the meeting. Being flat out rude. Yes. Recording sessions, cell phones. Woo, the scooters. I know that's right. Just rudeness, disregard. So y'all see, right? Sometimes we don't show up as our best selves. Pushing a Delta Deer. Sometimes we don't show up as our best selves, right? So I tried to put together a list of things that I think kind of drive y'all crazy and how we can help mitigate some of our behavior that is not becoming of a good Delta. All right, so hit me on the next slide, Tech. Okay, rule number 1. What is on the menu, Soros, for all the luncheons? What's on the menu? What's on the menu? What is it? It's chicken. There's no need to fight and push over the chicken. I guarantee you, it's just chicken. It's going to be chicken with some different kind of sauce on it. Something chicken, okay? So there's no need to pile up in these massive lines like it's going to be something other than chicken. I can tell you, hear me when I say Delta chicken is what you are being served as a sisterhood luncheon. Now, I don't know what kind of Delta chicken. I don't know if it's Delta chicken and mashed potatoes and green beans or if it's Delta chicken and broccoli and potato souffle. Have no idea, but I guarantee you it's chicken, okay? So I don't know why y'all fight over this chicken and ignore all the rules. Do y'all chicken taste better than my chicken sometimes? Because my chicken is just be the chicken and then complain about it. That part, Crystal Adams, like we just got chicken. No, ma'am, y'all fought in this line for this chicken and I don't understand why. Okay, but I'm gonna move on. Number 2, this is not Burger King. What is the motto for Burger King? What's the old school motto of Burger King, y'all? Drop it in the chat. What was the old school motto of Burger King? Okay, y'all tell me. Somebody. Yes, have it your way.
Have it your way.
Delta Sigma Theta. It is not your way. Delta is not built that way. We are not Burger King. So whenever you feel like you want to say, well, if I was doing it, I would have done it this way. Baby, Delta said this is how they did it. Okay. Now, do we always have room for opportunity and process improvements? Absolutely, baby. When she said that was salmon, that was cluster, honey. We have way more control over what we can do at a state meeting. Now, if this was a state meeting, I'd have to say, now, you know, we ain't gonna have no chicken at the state meeting. We're gonna have a little prime rib, a little something. But y'all know at conference and convention, you're getting the chicken, okay? Now, for the closing banquet, we may have a little something to go with it, a little side or something. But hey, it's chicken. Now, back to this Burger King conversation. Now, we're gonna be the queens of the South. I got little crowns for y'all and everything. Oh, yeah. You know, we're gonna be queens of the South all around the ATL. Howsoever, do not get on site telling folks off because you think that your way is better than anybody else's way. It's Delta's way, and we paid to be good stewards of the organization. And when you have something that is a helpful comment or something that you think, now Brenda, how'd you get presenting rights? Baby, you done took my screen. Tech, help. Brenda done took the screen. Brenda said she gonna have it her way and show me her screen. That's what she said. So anyway, like I said, y'all, let's be good stewards of Delta and why we are here. Okay. Next thing, respect the service staff. We should not be getting complaints that y'all cuss the people out at the hotel because your room wasn't ready. We should not be getting complaints that y'all didn't cuss the folks out because it wasn't a bellman available. Now, y'all know everybody is showing up with 3,000 bags. They done already came over here and packed my stuff up in my house so that they can get it on over there because it takes 2 cars to get all my stuff over there. But I can't be mad it's not a bellman. I showed up with 2 cars, okay? So if you have more than a carry-on, pack your patience, okay? Now, my friend Leslie and my friend Kawana Mitchell, they got there. They love to be like, girl, I got all my stuff in one little suitcase. Y'all know Jackie Schuler, she one of my friends too. Jackie be like, yeah, 1 suitcase. Jackie, God bless you. I need one suitcase just for my toiletries. I need one suitcase for my shoes. Well, I actually need two suitcases for my shoes. So I say all that to say, respect the staff. When people leave and we walk away from a place, I want them to say that I sure wish the Deltas would come back. Not that y'all were cussing them out because they ran out of towels or whatever else it is. Okay. All right. And that same respect carries over to our HQ staff. Okay. So, Sora, we understand you want to get in the plenary and go rest your feet. So does everybody else. But if they tell us the doors are not open, they just not open. If they tell you that we're sold out of the bags because y'all done been in Meals Up and everywhere else. Y'all think I got extra bags on me? Tell my Sora Johnson, can you give me a bag in advance? Ma'am, that's national headquarters. I do not carry. I think y'all really think I got a Delta store in my house. It is not. It just is not. So respect headquarters staff. If they tell you or giving you guidance, it is truly because they're trying to keep all of us safe. They're trying to keep all of us with the best experience possible. As we move how many people? 8,000 people through this conference. All right, remember your jewels. Y'all drop those. What, this is the one we kind of lose sometimes. Honesty extends to conference and convention. Okay, so y'all just keep that one. All right, keep that one close. Temperance, that's a very good one, which is another one, that we struggle with sometimes when we get to conference. All right, compassion, absolutely. Y'all do not understand how much SOARs are carrying, and they are looking forward to conference and convention to get as a little bit of relief sometimes for their situations that they may be dealing with at home. SOARs are going through divorces. They have sick children. They're caregivers. And the last thing they need to deal with is your nasty attitude because you mad about the side of the bed you woke up on today and are making everybody else around you miserable. So just have a little bit more compassion. If she accidentally bumped you, take it as an accident and moved on. If she didn't speak to you, guess what? She probably didn't see you. If the elevator closed on you, she just didn't get her hand out fast enough. So let's stop taking things so personal and remember our jewels. Moving on, number 7. Let's clock that T on this one. Arrive early, okay? I am the queen of getting there just before things start. I do not like sitting in holding rooms a long time, but in this place with 8,000 people, think about the movement of elevators, okay? So let's say you stand at the Embassy Suites and the whole Embassy Suites is Delta and all of y'all leave at 7:45 for a meeting to start at 8 o'clock. Who gonna make it on time? Anybody? Okay. All right, I see that in the chat. No one, right? So plan accordingly unless you are like some of my other friends that are super athletic and love to take the stairs, but that's not in my ministry. Stairs are not in my ministry. So therefore, I am encouraging you to arrive early or you're going to be stuck at the elevator and looking at them good Jordan sneakers and now you got to crease your Jordans because you got to take them stairs, okay? All right. Next up, number 8, it's just a seat, y'all, okay? I know everybody like to sit on the end of the row to catch the dance and take your pictures, but we're not gonna fight over the end of the rows, okay? Y'all just listen, okay? If you want to sit on the end of the row, then you need to be super, super early because those are like hot tickets and it's just a seat at the end of the day. It's on the big screen. Now you can't take any pictures of it, but guess what? Everybody has access to the virtual portal, even if you're registered in person. This is one of the things I love. Shout out to the HQ team for figuring this one out. Because there are times when I'm just tired and I'm going to go to my room now. For my conference, I can't do it. But at other conferences, I'm like, hey, I got to catch up on some emails, do some work. So I have the virtual up while I'm watching it. And if you really, really want to see your friend walk down the aisle, then just turn it on your phone. Just keep the volume down on it. Okay. All right. Number 9, plan for long lines everywhere. Plan for long lines everywhere. Now, I watched y'all stand in line at that Jay-Z concert for 3 hours. The man didn't get on the stage for 3 hours. I've seen y'all on social media at the Usher and Chris Brown concert. Y'all been outside and then nobody complained. Y'all just out there like, yeah, and singing all the Chris Brown songs. But when you got to stand in the line in Delta, y'all got attitudes, okay? Well, give us that same Chris Brown, Usher, and Jay-Z treatment that you just go along and you meet some new people and sing some little sing-alongs, okay? And my number 10, which is back to my number 1, What is it, y'all? Drop it in the chat. Somebody, y'all just come off mute on this one. Tech, I know you probably about to scream.
It's
Just
just
chicken.
just
Chicken.
Backyard
chicken,
bird.
chicken.
That's
That's
it.
just chicken, Lord. Just chicken.
Just
Chicken.
It's just a barnyard pimp.
Oh, it's just
Barnyard
chicken. Get
bird.
over it.
It's
Eat
just
it. Over it. Get over it.
chicken.
It's
It's
just
just
chicken. And
chicken.
dry chicken and that is dry.
Not chicken. I don't know who said it, but you might be right. Okay. You can be in that chat.
Backyard bird.
That's just chicken, Lord. Just chicken.
Chicken.
All right, Tech, you can mute everybody. Okay. All right. So now that we've got that out the way, it's just chicken. We're not gonna be out here fighting over the chicken, screaming over the chicken, pushing over the chicken, having attitudes over the chicken, because I'm gonna have to have a real conversation with y'all if I catch y'all acting ugly over these chickens. Okay. All right. So with that, these are my top 10 things for you to remember when you attend regional conference. Okay. All right. With that, I think we have what I told you all is the Chief Director of ERT Safety and all things helping keep you safe as you go slide through to get your chicken. Zachary Pope, are you out there?
Yes, ma'am, Madam RD. How are you doing, everyone?
I'm good. I'm good. We apologize for the typo on your last name there.
It is all good. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. I am excited to see all of you as we join here in Atlanta. I've been listening along, and RD Johnson is right. We ask, as my new friends at Delta Airlines said this morning, we appreciate your kindness and patience in advance in all things that are going. We are in a tight space all together, ready to do the business of Delta. And so please expect for queue lines and all kinds of things to be in effect. I'm also be remiss if not to remind you to please make sure to take all of your medications as prescribed. If that means you need to be taking it with food, please make sure you do that and you do it well and consistently. If that means you're supposed to be taking it every morning, please make sure you do that. Making sure that we stick to our routines is very important so we can continue to conduct the business of Delta. We will have plenty of support around the building. We'll have an actual medical team that'll be on site. We'll have an actual medical doctor in the first aid room on the 4th floor who can help divert any urgent care visits or anything of that sort. Because the southern region is so big, we're upping the ante here on the support. In addition, please know that this is a public building. And so with that being said, folks can come and go. It is going to be paramount as we secure our spaces, starting at the very top of Building B, that you wear your badge. Badge. That is the conference badge that you pick up with your ID when you go to registration. It will be checked at the top of the stairs and the escalator before you even come down to Building B. So please make sure that you do that. For our folks who are joining us potentially just for the exhibit trade show or just joining us for social action luncheon or Friday night, you will show your ticket, your physical ticket that you'll be that will be your entrance into the building. Last but not least, please make sure that you have your red envelopes. Red envelopes are going to be critical, important for us to be able to respond appropriately, fast, and efficiently. And so we ask that you make sure that you have all of that in place, ready to go. Again, I look forward to seeing everybody here in Hot Atlanta for the Hot Delta Summer and the Centennial Southern Regional Conference. Thanks, everyone.
All righty. Thank you, Zach, for all that you all do. And let me add some additional context too, Source, is that you will see a lot of people in the hallway that are directing flow of traffic. We cannot put 1,000 people on the escalators at the same time. For my scooter riders, beep, okay, you all will have a way that you will need to move through elevators. So it is important that you, again, respect the people who are trying to help us move safely and as quickly as possible to get to the chicken, okay? So just remember, listen to the people. There may be moments and times where they have to stop the line because We may have a bottleneck, or unfortunately someone slipped and fell, or we may have an ERT response. So it's important that you just be sensitive and aware and patient and use all those good jewels that we talked about earlier. The last thing that I would say too for ERT is make sure that you all are having communication with your chapter members about where you are, where you're going. Atlanta is just like any other city. I love my hometown. But you shouldn't just be going off anywhere, right? Some of y'all that like to hike and y'all be out in the woods hiking by yourself. Can you turn your GPS on so somebody knows where you are? So just be sure that you use that good judgment that we call when you're out traveling about, and that you're traveling in pairs and with teams. Okay. All right. Moving on. Can I discuss the parking? What you want to know, Soar Miller? I'll let you come off mute. What do you want to know, Soar Miller? What about the parking?
I'm so tickled. I just want to know what's the best road to travel on, because I'm familiar with Atlanta also, but as far as the Omni is concerned, is it best to go on a certain road for us, or is the normal, is there a certain route for the Delta? So I'm trying to ask, is there a certain route
So
we should
if
take?
you are familiar with Atlanta, then you should probably have that GPS on, because we could just have a traffic at 4 o'clock in the morning, like just on a regular 4 o'clock a.m. So I would turn on my GPS and ask your GPS what is the best route for you to move about the city. And I'm being funny, but I'm being serious at the same time. It is a nightmare sometimes moving around the city. And so that's why you also want to give yourself a lot of grace for parking. We are not the only event in town. Atlanta does not shut down because the Deltas are coming. So you got the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, you have the Falcons, the Falcons are not a season, but you have the Hawks, you have the Dream, you have concerts. I was over at the venue today and there's a concert happening right there where we would typically park. There are other events going on in the same building that we're in. So if you're familiar with public transportation in Atlanta, thank you. Someone dropped it in the chat. InvestFest, 40,000 people. They're in the same building as us. So if you think that you're just going to be able to just roll over to the GWCC and the Omni and be like, oh, I'm just going to park right here, it's probably not going to work out for you. So have a parking plan in advance. Georgia is one of the things that I'll give you guys a little inside tip. If you go on these parking apps that are around the Congress Center, you can prepay for your parking in advance. So I am a prepay for my parking in advance. So that way, when I get there, I don't have to pay y'all's ridiculous rate sometimes. And I know that I'm guaranteed a spot in that particular lot because I bought my parking in advance. Okay. Come on, red light. Somebody knows that's where I park for the Falcons game. If you want to see where I'm parked at, I park in the red deck. Go Falcons. Any Falcon fans out there? Amen. All right, next up. Next slide. All right, we talked about this before. I am going to close with this one again because it is one of the things that I get a lot of questions on as well, is Beats and Brunch. Again, new event that we're adding. This is not included in your registration. Shout out to the Metro Atlanta chapters for their support and sponsorship of pulling this event together. Again, VIP Crimson Circle sold out in 30 minutes. VIP table sold out in 24 hours. And we've added the Sisterhood Circle. So please go out there and get your tickets. This is an event that is open to the public. As I told y'all earlier, 8,200 people-ish registered, another 8,200 trying to get registered, and another 8,200 wishing that they could have a membership ID number to register, okay? So this is open to the public. You can bring your husband, cousins, friends, virtual registrations. People always ask, what can we do? We created this event so that you would have something to participate in and can do. And like I told you, it's going to be a good old throwdown, good time. So be sure that you plan accordingly. All right, I'm going to address a couple of, I think that should have been my last slide. Oh, top 10 things you didn't know about Beats and Brunch. Yes, this is not your average brunch unless your grandpa knows everywhere to Beyonce, Outkast, and Kendrick. That's good. I have not seen these, so they slid this one in on me. You don't have to be a soror to attend. Bring your friends, co-workers, spouse, line sisters, brunch crew. Your chapter can buy a table. That is true. We have had several chapters buy tables. Shout out to the chapters that bought tables. The DJ understood the assignment. If you don't know DJ Mars, you definitely know his music. This is a grown folks hip hop, R&B, and today's favorites. And we have the Red Sample Band, which I just told y'all who it is. That will also as one of the other bands. So if you like live bands, this is not your typical we're just gonna play a little note here and there. And it is going to be a truly event. Calories don't count. I know that's right. Well, I need mine to count. I need mine to count and take some off. Jesus, good day. Oh, you may come for the food, but you'll stay because your favorite song suddenly comes on. Hey, y'all want me to tell y'all what's one of the things on the menu? What y'all think on the menu? I see you, Brenda Smith, the Rand Sample brand. Yes, they are good.
Chicken.
Karen Grant, this is the one event that is not chicken.
Chicken.
That's a good one. Yes, we will have shrimp and grits on the menu for beats and brunch, along with some other exciting lunch options. And of course, we're gonna have chicken and waffles, so y'all can, so we'll have some chicken as well. But shrimp and grits are on the menu as well. And the thing about it is that this is right after ecumenical. You're just coming straight down the hallway. You may come for the food, but you'll stay because your favorite song suddenly comes on. I'm telling y'all, they're gonna have to put me out. Networking and sisterhood is different when it's over good food and hip hop. That is a so true story. We fully support singing the chorus out loud, but we do not support acting shy after. Amen, amen, amen. All right, let's see. Number 3, this brunch has a dress code. Come cute, come confident, come ready for photos. Y'all know it's not a real Delta event if we don't have photo booths. You might leave with a new friend, new connections, and at least 3 new songs added to your playlist. Absolutely, absolutely. Drop it in the chat. What y'all listening to these days? Y'all see Coco Jones got married? The biggest surprise is not just it's a brunch, it's a vibe of 100 years. And we do have some other artist guests that are coming. Child, let them know, let them know. Let them know, let them know. All right. Which one of y'all bringing T.I. with you? Sora McClendon, you got T.I. coming in the bag or something? Can we have a Southern Region playlist? Sora Coakley, just because you asked for it, we are going to do that. We actually had talked about doing one. Nah, Treat Daddy can't come. Gucci Mane either, even though I love Gucci. Shout out to Gucci. Brr. Plies, he can't come either. But I love all of them, so y'all, little Boosie, you know. Now, if I have an after party, that's who all gonna be there. Boosie, Plies, you know. But yeah, no Trick Daddy. All right, so we should have one more
Laura
slide.
Johnson.
Hold on, raise your hand so I can catch you. Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. All righty. We should have one more slide. If you raise your hand, I'll come back to you. It should be our Delta for Women in Action. I love me some Rhonda Briggins. Rhonda Briggins, I know you are out there.
I am here. I am here.
All right.
All right, RD. You my girl. You've been supporting us from day one. We so appreciate you. Thank you, Southern Region, for everything you've done in growing this organization. So happy. Listen, we have so many of our folks on the ballot coming this November. I don't have to tell you all how critical it is. We're going to do a Crimson and Cream fundraiser on Thursday, August the 6th from 4:30 to 6:30. So this is before you go to the welcome reception. Now, we spent a little cash to get y'all some appetizers. So you put a little something on your stomach before you go. But we want you all to come out and support our candidates. We will have Keisha Lance Bottoms there, Lydia Power, Sheila Edwards. Lucy can't come, but she's one of the candidates on the ballot here. Please know we have sorors that are running statewide. And so we need you all to activate. Please, I have a flyer. We'll send you all the flyer out to everyone, but we want to make sure you register. We're asking you to register so that we can then send to you all their ActBlue links so that you can give. Please come and support the sorors. Come to our workshop on Saturday, the D4 workshop. We got to mobilize on the ground and we got to get out the vote. So Saturday is Social Action Day of Saturday. So you have the Social Action Workshop that morning. You go to the Social Action Luncheon and then you end with D4 that afternoon. Come and support and let's get it ready to work. We got to get out the vote. Finally, Keisha Lance Bottoms has agreed to do a photo line. So if you want to see her and take a picture, she won't take pictures in the park. If you see her, come over to the fundraiser because we're going to do some photo lines. Thank you all for allowing me, RD, for this moment. Thank you, Southern Region, for always supporting Delta for Women in Action.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if that flyer is ready, if you want to drop it in the chat, we can make sure it goes out with the recording as well. All righty. Okay, Soros, before I take a couple of questions from the audience, I am going to pause and ask my team, is there anything that I did not cover or discuss? I know we have members of our amazing national headquarters team. They are on the call as well. And if there's anything that I missed covering from my team, please let me know. Okay, one of the things that we discussed that I want to continue to remind everyone is that host chapter registration starts at 5 p.m. 5 p.m., not 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern. All right, host chapter registration. So do not come over there early looking for anything. They will, with a smile, tell you we do not open till 5 p.m. When will virtual attendees receive link to activities? So Phyllis, once the activities actually start, you'll be able to log into your Cvent app, and then you'll see this session is live now. Can somebody drop it in the chat? I don't know. Did the Cvent links go out yet? Did that go out from HQ? I just simply don't know. Somebody can drop it in the chat and tell me. Okay. Apparently not, because y'all are not dropping it in the chat that it didn't. Okay, so all right, so half of the questions that you all are asking me about links and Cvent, all of this will make sense once you get your email from national headquarters that will cover everything about how to log in virtually, and your complete conference schedule and agenda and workshops and all of those things will be in the Cvent app. Okay. Somebody talked about the Seahawks. Boo, I should probably put them at the call. Let's see. Hello. Let's see. We talked about parking. Where's the main entrance? We are in Hall B in GWCC. It depends on where you're coming from. So again, Soros, if you're staying at the Omni, you can walk over. If you're coming from the Signia, you can walk over. If you're at the other hotels, you can ride the shuttle. All right, I'll take a couple of questions. We'll go for about another 10 minutes or so. Let me ask y'all this, right? If you have a question related to shuttles, workshops, or something I've already discussed, and you have your hand up, I'm gonna say to you respectfully, Soror, that I discussed this earlier on the call, and I'm gonna refer you back to the recording, okay? So if there's something I've already discussed, I'm gonna refer you back to the recording so that we can capture any new questions that have not been covered or asked. All right, so Gwendolyn Wilson, you up first.
Good afternoon. My question is, what time does registration end on Thursday?
On Thursday, I believe registration ends at 8 or 9 o'clock. So it's one of those 2 hours, 8 or 9 o'clock.
Okay, and my other question is, can you pick up?
Now, are you going to pay me for the other question? That's what Wilson.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Can you pick up someone else's bag or registration?
If you are picking up someone else's items, like for example, they're not attending and they're transferring, you need to follow the instructions that were sent out from headquarters about transferring or registration. And that's all managed by national headquarters. Typically, they don't allow pick up someone else's stuff, but if their person is not attending for some reason, I'm pretty sure that transfer letter could potentially work in that same way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Linda Johnson.
I'm sorry, Johnson, has the link been emailed yet for the virtual registrants to link in on Thursday morning?
So I covered that one already. I'm going to refer you back to the recording, Sora Johnson.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Sora McKenzie.
Good evening, Sora Johnson. Just a quick question. In all the logistical planning, are there any accommodations for the voting or alternate delegates to, maybe skip the line a bit or something?
There has been a lot of effort. I just attended the South Atlantic region. We did some, this is why it's really important that we listen, and because it's not the voting delegates and the alternate delegates, you guys are a smaller number, that the other 7,900 people that are attending pay attention to the instructions when they say, hey, we're asking for the alternate delegates and the voting delegates to dismiss first. Let's be respectful, Soros. They're trying to get them where they need to be next. They have been sitting there way before you even thought about sitting there. And so the plan is only as good as respectful as the other 7,900 people are going to be. That's just the bottom line. So yes, there's a lot of consideration, but if the other 7,900 feel self-entitled and don't want to listen, plan falls apart.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Soar Briggs, you're up next.
Hi, I just wanted a question about Club Delta. You mentioned earlier that the Limp Seat Battle, you needed a ticket. Of course, that's a subscription event. But then you mentioned moving over to Club Delta. Do you have to have a subscription ticket to the lip sync in order to get into Club Delta? That wasn't clear.
If you're registered, if you're a registered attendee, no. If you're not a registered attendee, you need a ticket.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Because now you don't have credentials to get into the event. And you can't buy a Club Delta ticket. You have to buy a subscription event ticket. That makes sense?
No.
You said it doesn't?
No. So, okay. So let me just be clear with everybody. I don't have a Lip Sync Battle ticket, but I want to go to Club Delta. Can I still go to Club Delta? Yes or no?
If you are a registered member, yes.
I
If
can.
you're
Thank
registered,
you.
yes. If you're not registered, no. You need a lip sync ticket battle. All right. So I'm going to lower your hands because now you're getting me confused a little bit here. Sordella, Tampa's in the house. Hey, Sordella.
Hello, good evening. This was the first time that I heard about the 50-year parade. So who should I contact? I registered, but I never got anything else back.
You registered for the 50-year parade?
Yeah, well, yeah, this was the first time I even saw anything about a parade, but we had to send in our information for 50 plus deltas, and I was wondering what was going to happen with that.
So it was two different things. So we sent out an email. Somebody dropped it in the chat. I don't remember. It's been some months ago. And it was a 50-year Golden Deer registration. We did this in Nashville as well. So it's separate and apart from your being a 50-year Delta, because we don't have a way to sync in like you're a 50-year Delta and you're attending regional conference. So you had to have registered via that particular link. At this time, I'm going to say it is closed, but find the email, go through your check emails, find the email. We definitely sent it out. Reply to that email address that's provided. If we come up with some alternative to include people that have missed it, at least we've been able to capture your information and send you a correspondence.
Okay, because I did register. I sent in my picture and everything, but I never got anything else back. So that's why I was asking.
Oh, if you sent you're talking about, then you registered. If you sent your picture in and everything, you good, Sordella.
So, but they were saying something about a parade, so nobody.
That's it. That was it. Don't worry about it. You good.
So we don't get the walk.
That's Sordella. I'm gonna have to come down there and come get you in Tampa. Okay.
Thank you.
If you sent your picture in and you followed and did the instructions, you're gonna get the details of what next to do. That's how I know you did the right thing, because we asked for pictures and all this other stuff. So yes, you're good. Don't send us another email.
I thought I was gonna get to ride my scooter down the red carpet. Okay.
You can ride. They are going to give you the instructions. We are not gonna make you come off that scooter. So you're good to go.
Thank you.
All right. So Carla Bell.
Thank you. I just want to get clarification on, I know you said something about the Club Delta, but I want clarification on the Roaring 20 event. Is that a subscription event as well?
No, that is part of your, how much y'all pay for registration? Whatever y'all pay for registration, that's included. And so we just put a theme on it. It's called the Closing Banquet. And we just add a little theme to it. And then after we have the Roaring 20s, let me give y'all a little insider tip. You are going to want to attend the Afterglow. So after we finish eating the chicken, we're going to go to the Afterglow and have us a good time and have us a great party. So eat the chicken, come to the party. Eat the chicken, come to the party. Drop it in the chat. Eat the chicken, come to the party. Eat the chicken, come to the party. All right.
So the only two subscription events was the step show or the scroll show and the social action luncheon, correct?
And then we added as something different for the region, the Beats and Brunch. So those are the three additional things you can purchase. Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So Angel Stevens.
Hey, good evening, Madam RD and all my great sorors. Question about the memorial service. What is the time for that?
Early.
Okay.
Just pay attention to I'm serious. It's early. It's like just get on up. And
Okay.
that's why the other reason we had to set that picture so early is
Yes,
because
that's
for
what's
those
my
who want to
concern.
attend the memorial service. So we're going to have you out in enough time. That's why when I say we're snapping that picture at 7 o'clock, it's snap at 7 so that so that people can get back to the memorial, because your polo and whatever bottoms you're wearing with that, you can't wear pants to the memorial. So you're going to need to go change and put on all red, all black, all white.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I just got word. It's 8:45. The doors open, or it started at 8:45? It starts at 8:45. Okay, but check the CVent app. Now, don't y'all come back to me. You said it was 8:45 and it changed to 9. Check the CVent app. If anything changes, it will be in the app. Okay, so I'm gonna take let me tell you the way that we're gonna take these questions, and then we're gonna wrap up. So Hardy, Blunt, Henry, Allen, Roden, Tate, Gardner, Freeman. That'll be it. So don't even bother to raise your hand. That's gonna wrap us on up and take us on out of here. All right, Sora Hardy.
Hey, Sora Johnson. Hi, Soras. Quick question. So I'm having all of a sudden problems receiving correspondence regarding the conference over the last couple of weeks. I've always gotten consistent emails from the Southern Regional Conference, but the last couple of weeks, nothing. I've checked my spam.
All right, I'm gonna tell you
I
what to do. Hold tight.
Okay.
All right, so if you go back to exec checks, we cover this on every single exec check. Go listen to the last exec check, and we cover how you're on the safe sender list, white list. Yep, see, they dropping it in the chat. So if you listen to the last exec check, we give very kind of clear instructions on what you need to do to if you feel you are off the list. So I'm not going to cover that in detail on here. Just go listen to the last exec check, or the one before that, or the one before that, and we cover those instructions. All right, Swore Edith Blunt.
Yes, Edith Blunt. Look, I'm talking about something very important. The trade show. What days are they going to have the trade shows? What time does it start? And what time does it end?
Now, Sora Blunt, you said it's real important. You going to buy me something? What time we going together? I can tell you what time
Hey,
we're
I
going
need
down
to
there
give you some of
together.
my old stuff. Yeah. But I don't need anything else, but I'm gonna be there and buy some anyway.
Listen, y'all see me in the trade show. Y'all know I'm looking for Sora Blunt so she can get me something.
Okay. Okay.
I would check the CVent app for the most accurate times, but all those times will be published in the CVent app. I don't want to speak ahead of headquarters actually publishing those times. I did see a chat in the chat that someone asked about, can you attend the trade show if you're not registered? You can purchase a ticket. I believe the tickets are $25 to attend the trade show. But Sora Blunt, just tell me what time we're going down there, okay?
Okay.
All right. Sora Henry.
Yes, how you doing? I know you said that registration may close, you said between 8 or 9 or whatever. Will they send out an email? Because I'm traveling in, so I don't want to try to get to the conference center and
Yeah,
it's already closed
it'll
on
all be in the
Thursday.
CVent app. It'll all be
Okay.
in the CVent app. Every time will be in the CVent app. If they change the time, it's going to be in the CVent app. If they decide the time is moving up backwards, they're going to push all those notifications out via CVent. If we get off schedule and the workshops change, it's going to come out via CVent. So y'all
And
don't
the
stress out over
CVent
the time.
app, is it just in your Google Play Store or
When they send out the email from HQ, I asked that question earlier. Had y'all gotten the email? It doesn't look like it has been sent out. It gives all the instructions. So y'all just give HQ a little bit of patience, okay? They're
Okay.
gonna get that
All
out
right,
to
no
you.
problem.
And when you get it, you will be able to answer 90% of the questions that you all have. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. If you have a time question, I'm gonna tell you to go ahead and take your hand down because I'm gonna refer you back to what I've already stated. CVent app when it is released from headquarters. All right, Sora Allen.
I'd like to know, is there a vegan option for the Sisterhood Luncheon? And where is registration for tomorrow?
Okay, so vegan options, when you register, you indicated that at the time you register, and that is it's actually, I think it's printed on your badge. It's usually a little V that they print on your badge. So if you registered as a vegan option, then that's how they identify you. Okay. For where you will register, I covered that part of that question earlier. So as I stated earlier, don't want to repeat things that we already kind of went over. So that was kind of covered earlier where registration is for the event and which halls we're going to be in. Okay. Thank you so much. Sora Roden.
Sarah Johnson.
Yes, ma'am.
The centennial photo is at 7 o'clock, but isn't that the same time that the delegates will be voting?
The delegates will be voting. We're gonna have to Photoshop.
And I'm a
it in.
delegate, so
We're gonna Photoshop y'all in. We're just gonna Photoshop you in the picture. I'm serious.
thank you.
It's the only
Thank you.
time we can do. Listen, them folks want thousands and thousands of dollars to shut that park down. So there was no other time that we could do it and get all 4,500 of y'all somewhere to take this picture. So we apologize that it's at that time, but Centennial Court people, for those that are voting delegates and all today, I won't even be in the photo. I'm not gonna make it because I will be getting ready for Memorial. Again, and then there are several people who just don't live in the city and who won't be able to make it. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Sora Level, you got a question? Shania. You came off the whole Zoom.
No,
girl.
I do not. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you, Soror.
All right. So Leslie and Sora Freeman, round us out.
Hi. So for the Thursday event, after registration in the park, I know you said that if you're registered guests that come, does that include someone who you just bought a subscription ticket for, or do they have to be registered for the conference?
They have to be registered for a guest registration with a guest badge. They will
Okay.
not allow you into that park without a guest badge.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Sora Freeman, you got the last question.
All right, and I guess you're going to refer me back to the C-Vent, but
So don't do it, Sora Freeman. Sora Baldwin got her hand up. So do you want to defer your question to Sora Baldwin?
well,
You know I'm gonna refer you back.
look, I'm
Don't
still
do it.
asking anyway. What time does registration start on Thursday?
Sora Freeman.
Yes, I
Gonna
love
be in that,
you.
it's gonna be in that event app. You see, you just say Sora Baldwin. She get the last question now. Go ahead, Sora Baldwin. Sora Minna, you're on mute. Minna, rise up. My Falcons fan, you on mute. Here, I'm gonna try to
Unmute,
unmute.
Sarah, unmute.
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh,
There you go.
all
I
right.
got
Can
you,
you hear
Sora
me now?
Baldwin. Go
Got
ahead.
me now.
About
Okay.
off
I'm
now.
working Thursday morning for Collegiate Day. I'm
Mhm.
coming in tomorrow. So I'm gonna need my badge. When do I register?
No. For Collegiate Day, Collegiate Day is on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you're coming in early and you're a part of the host chapter, you're on the protocol team, right? You working with
Right.
protocol.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get instructions from them. So
All right. Okay.
yeah. If you're on a committee, you get instructions on what you need to do from a committee. That's not for this call.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay. All righty. I hope y'all enjoyed this call tonight and come to my TED Talk on getting ready for regional conference. So
Yes, it was very nice. Yeah.
thank you. Thank you, Soros. Again, I know it's a lot. It's gonna be a great time. But our attitude and the spirit that we bring to it, just remember that your presence and how you conduct yourselves has an impact on others. We want everyone to have a great, amazing, fun-filled time across the city. Everyone is looking forward to having us in Atlanta. I am serious, y'all, when I tell y'all I've got D9 members and everybody else saying, can we come? And I'm like, I don't have room for Deltas. I can't bring y'all. And then tell my sisters they can't come. But what y'all can come to is that Beats and Brunch. All right. So we're looking forward to a good time on that. Thank you so much. Thanks to the headquarters team that has joined us tonight. Thank you. I see y'all talking about that chicken. Just remember, for those that are not on this call, tell them it's just chicken. Sisterly and compassionately and respectfully. If you see someone, just remind them, hey, Sora, we're always wearing our letters, right? And that we're going to keep grace and patience and all those things at the forefront. It's been a great 4 years. I appreciate you all so much. Let's go out in true gladiator fashion. The gladiator white hat is back. I'm gonna bring out the white hat for this one, y'all. I'm excited bringing out the gladiator hat. So if you've been around in the last 4 years, or really going back to my time on SNS, you know about the gladiator, you know about the white hat. So the white hat is coming back out. Thank you all so much. Have a great and fantastic evening. And if anybody sees me and the Sora that wanted to know about the vending hall hours, she was buying me all the merch. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Oh, great job. Great 4 years.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Night.
Good night.
Good night,
Thank
Soros.
you.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
Soros.
Night.
Done a beautiful job.
Thank you.
Very
All
informative.
right.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.